Hey, welcome back. This is, well, I guess not welcome back because you've never been here before. This is my new base on a different server. I'm still playing Sky Factory. I'm still doing that, but I needed something else to do than just maintenance work all day long. So I hopped on a server that my friend Sin was running. I've been calling this Syncraft. I don't know what he's calling it. I never asked him. But in any case, let's take a tour. This server has a bunch of mods. Obviously it has Morph, because I'm doing that right now. Slime Island, so you know it's got Tinker's Construct. It has Mechanism, which apparently has gotten an update. Because that's a digital miner now. It looks pretty sweet. We've got 3 monitors hooked up to it. And I've already mined out everything underneath the base entirely. Ooh, what's that? What is that? Hot dog hat. I am probably never going to use you, but you're mine now. Okay. Now, you've missed a decent amount of time that I've spent playing. So I was going to give you a little bit of a server tour, but I am distracted by hats. Yes, the hats mod is also installed, in case you were wondering. Alright, so I've got my floating island base. I have this contraption over here that's piping things from the digital miner. Not anymore because the digital miner is done. But this has been making compressed cobblestone because I am going to make a portal to the deep dark, and I might as well have all the compressed cobblestone I need. 17 quadruple compressed cobblestone already. That's pretty nice. And I'm not sitting in front of an ME storage compressing it all. It's just doing it while I wait. Or AFK. Or both. So that's nice. The nether does have giant spiders in it. So that's a bit of a problem. It does occur to me that I needed a break from playing Sky Factory, so what do? I build a base in the sky. But let's go to our first base. Okay, so here's my first base. It wasn't much of anything because I knew I wasn't going to be here forever. I didn't even put a roof over my head. I really just needed a place to set stuff down and start making some machines. So this is where I have everything I needed to make my digital miner. My very first thing that I use to generate power is down here, my heat generator, which pouring lava over top of it worked relatively well, but if I needed a boost I would throw coal in there. That worked well. Just long enough for me to make windmills. I've got, my enriched alloy is done. My metallurgic infusers, which is kind of nice. I was going to hollow this island out more and put more things in it, but by that point, I'd gathered enough resources that I was like, I'm just going to build my larger base. And I do have the presses I need in order to make an ME storage, but I just got them last night. So, haven't gotten started on that yet. Over here's a pirate ship that I was clearing out with the intention of turning this into a base before I changed my mind about it. So, the base is pretty much emptied except for the head pirate, Sir Stabs-a-lot, as I like to call him. He's not in here. I'm guessing somebody came over and killed him. That's fine. It wasn't me. I already looted everything, though. I broke holes in the wall to basically take everything out of the chests. So, yeah, I left a record. What did I leave over here? I thought I left a few more things. They might have taken those. That's fine. Ooh, maps. That's cool. Alright, so let's move on. Over here is Eclipse's base, and he just finished clearing this out, I want to say yesterday. Maybe the day before. He hasn't had a whole lot of time to play, so he hasn't been able to do too much. And yeah, basically he didn't build this. This was generated in with Chocolate Quest. It's not the first time he's taken over a castle like this, but the design for it is pretty nice. Even if it's a little blocky in some places, it's organic enough in others. A little chapel over here. With actually, no, that's not a chapel. It's like a little restaurant. But this whole place is pretty cool. So this is Eclipse's, and last place to show is going to be Sin and Leanne's place, which for some odd reason I haven't made a workbook page to yet. Probably because it's so close to my staging area that I was just like, meh. Okay, and these are a new addition from the previous time I was here. Or Leanne went and found the jungle biome. Ah, this is probably a mob grinder. I was hearing tell that one would be created. Draconic Evolution mob grinder. Fancy. I might have to try that out. Okay, and the foyer looks pretty plain up here. Again, not that fancy, but the cool stuff is in the garden, and down here. Sin and Leanne have been playing on the server more than anyone else. It's their server, so of course they have been. They've already got Emmy's storage set up. I'm not going to be looking through their stuff. Smeltery, of course, is a no-brainer. Power armor exists. It's not something I've really played with too much this time around. I used to always make power armor. It used to be like one of the first things I made. Not so much anymore, but maybe I'm going to get back into it. Because let's face it, the armor looks pretty good. We do have the Twilight Forest mod installed, which is kind of nice. And back in here we have, apparently it's cloudy today. What's up with, that's a lot of clouds. With the blue water above, it almost looks like sky. But Leanne really likes making gardens, so they have a bunch of them. Extra utilities installed, so we have ender lilies, which is kind of nice. And forestry, which doesn't get a lot of love these days. A lot of people get really upset about bees because it's somewhat tedious to maintain. I'm not opposed to bees because there's ways to automate it where you just set it up and then the bees do their work and you don't have to worry about it. Oh, that's where that ladder goes. Okay. And AgriCraft, that's not something I played with. I'll have to look into that. Alright, well in any case, I wanted to give a quick server tour. If you want to see this more than Sky Factory, let me know. If you want to see more Sky Factory instead of this, let me know. But I do want to play both. The only question is, how much should I be dividing my free time between the two things? So, in any case, that's it. This is Crash saying have fun storming the castle, and I'll see you next time. Bye.